It looks like chaos, but it's real life. When you go on a trip, you got to pack your stuff and you want to keep yourself on track with your goals while you are traveling. And so, a gal in our See Yourself Beautiful and 8 Beautiful Challenge group asked me for help. How do I stay on track with my workouts, specifically when I'm traveling, so I can keep checking the boxes and feeling good about myself as far as completing the challenge? I am Jennifer Lucas Gibbs, your guide to transforming yourself and falling madly in love with yourself and your body. And I was planning, as I'm going on a trip here shortly, that I would film some videos about workouts you can do while you're away. But then I realized getting your workouts and feeling great about yourself while you are traveling starts before you ever leave. It starts for me when I'm packing my suitcase and making sure I include certain components so that I have things with me that will allow me to have my exercise and be able to move and feel good about myself every day while I'm away. Exercise is part of who I am now. And so that's one of the secrets is you're going to still be yourself while you're on vacation, right? So let's get your habits and your environment conducive to something that's going to support your goals. So I'm going to go through a couple of things that I pack for myself while I'm going on vacation. I never take a vacation from fitness because that's part of the life that I enjoy. That's part of who I am is I like moving my body. I like feeling fit. I like looking in the mirror and being like, girl, you got this going on. And I never want to go backwards with that, right? And so I'm going to pack when I go on a trip in a way that supports me to sustaining that level of myself. So what am I taking on my trip that is going to help me sustain a healthy and fit lifestyle? I was going through, of course, what shoes do I pack? Because I want at least one pair of athletic shoes. And for me, I'm not sponsored by any brand at this point, but I like Altras because they're good for your feet. They let them spread out, and I plan to do a lot of walking. So whether I'm walking around town, walking on the boardwalk, just walking around a neighborhood, maybe if I've got an Airbnb, I want good walking shoes. And if I plan to do some other specific event, then I would pack shoes for that too. But I know I'm definitely gonna be walking. Maybe I wear these on the plane, maybe I don't. But I will have at least one pair of athletic shoes with me. Now, before I booked this vacation, when I'm choosing a hotel, that's one of the things I look for is, does it have a good workout facility? Because some of them have none, and some of them have just like a workout facility that you're like, oh, better off outside. But I that's one of the amenities I look for. Some people look for a pool. I look for a gym. Usually, if you have a good gym, you also have a good everything else. So workout shoes. I've also got sandals, flip-flops, if I plan to be by the pool. I don't like cold water, and so typically I'm not the first one to jump into a pool, but if it's acceptable water temperature, maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll just lay beside the pool, or maybe I'll walk on the beach. So I'm gonna have some sandals packed, and then of course, workout outfits. I have leggings, I have shorts, a couple of I usually, honestly, depending on the length of the trip, I may pack more workout clothing than actual clothing just because I really like working out, and I think workout clothes now are so cute that they really can double as other clothes. But I've got, my tees for workout, foldable dress, hoodie, a couple of swimsuits for the beach, hat. So if I'm going to be outside doing stuff on the beach, I don't love a ton of sunscreen, so I'm going to give myself a little shade, sunglasses for the eyes, always like sports bra and undies, right? Because you want to be comfortable and be able to move around when you're wearing your workout stuff. So I have like my regular undies and then my workout undies because I plan for them to get all nice and sweaty because I'm going to really give a good workout, right? So you need like double sets of everything, right? And then socks, of course, depending on if I'm going hiking, I might bring some tall socks, but generally like ankle socks are gonna do it. Some shorts, some outfits for normal life, some hair stuff, keeping it pretty light. This is actually all going into my handy dandy backpack for the plane. This is just gonna be a couple of days. I always, in my backpack, do a few little healthy snacks, nuts, protein bars, green food powders, just a couple things to keep my blood sugar nice and stable so I don't get hungry and eat junk, but that's like in my backpack. And also some earbuds so I can keep my mental peace going, right? But this is probably what you were expecting me to bring out, is some packable things. So I'll start with the most obvious, which is gonna be your lightweight. This is just a band. You've probably seen bands, you have these, they're not expensive. And with this, you can exercise on the plane, in the airport, while you're taking a walk. You can, loop this through anything on any playground and do resistance against it. You can do all kinds of things for arms or for legs. If you've just got one of these, it's super duper light, and it makes anything and any time that you're waiting around, it makes it into a gym. And then these, same thing, you can loop it around stuff. You can, if I had this looped around a pole, I could pull back, I could do this, I could go back, and I'll do some videos for you guys on some of these things. And then I can step on it, and I could do side to side, right? I can do biceps, I can do shoulders, I can do rotation, I can do all kinds of stuff with bands, right? And I can do one leg, I can do both. I can lay down and do crunches assisted with these. Like, bands are so versatile, but actually gravity, you're gonna have with you. So anytime your body weight is against gravity, for example, push up, burpee, just holding a plank, you're getting a workout anytime you resist gravity. So really, you don't need to pack anything with you. If you want to pack stuff with you, these are two super easy, simple options. If you want to get really kind of crazy and you don't mind a little bit, this is probably a pound each on these items. So if you have a big suitcase and you're not worried about a weight limit, then potentially you could pack, these are like gliders, sliders. They're basically like thick paper plates, and you can slide around on the grass, on the ground, maybe dirt, carpet. Anyway, it helps you slide. So if you're doing a resistance exercise or something like that. Of course, a jump rope, super easy. You get your cardio on. This is just something I had. I was like, in my gym, I'm like, what can I pack if I just wanted a really fun fitness break getaway? Lightweight. This is a ladder. And I was like, should I take this? And I could just like lay it out on the beach, and you could do cardio. You step in and out of it, you jump, just go around and around. It could be a fun tool. But honestly, you don't need any tools. You need your own body, you need gravity, and you need a little bit of creativity and inspiration. So I'll film some videos of things that you can actually do while you're on the beach or passing a playground or walking around. I'll give you some exercises, but the main thing is you don't need any equipment. And I mean, honestly, if this weighs 1.5 pounds, I'd rather pack an extra pair of shoes, right, girls? But anyway, these are some ideas for you. So just take yourself and take your intention that I will exercise every day, and block that time or find that time, or if you're coordinating with other people's schedules and it's their vacation too, plan the time. Maybe you're getting up and do stuff before everybody else gets started. That's okay. That's who you are. You exercise every day now. And just because you're gonna be a little bit out of your routine on a vacation is no reason for you to pause or stop who you are, right? You're gonna act like yourself every single day, and this is acting like yourself because you're a consistent exerciser now, right? Or at least well on the way. So hopefully those tips are helpful. Again, no equipment needed. If you feel like you want to pack some equipment, something like this as an accountability partner, right? And as a reminder, so that when you open your suitcase, you're like, oh yeah, I need to make sure I make time to exercise today. This is actually a really great little red flag to remind you, like, oh, carve out time for that. And what I also love is, even if you've had a very full day, you come back to the hotel, you're like, oh shoot, I didn't do anything intentional. I want to at least maintain my muscle mass. In reality, you've probably indulged a little bit and you want to burn off a few extra calories. So if you've got this at home, at the hotel, even in a few minutes before bed, you can go ahead and just feel like, okay, I didn't lose so much ground. I at least kept my habit. I may not have burned off all the calories I consumed, but at least I stayed consistent. Something else that's a really fun metabolism trick that you may want to try is, if you go to a nice restaurant, after you've ordered, maybe run a quick trip to the bathroom and do some squats, even just 10, like up and down, like down and then tense when you come up, and just practice getting some blood flow to those muscles, even just 10 or 20 of those. That will increase your blood flow, your metabolism. If you can find little spots throughout the day to, maybe you're going shopping and you're gonna go up and down on a curb and do like some stair steps for like 20, 30 seconds. Elevate that heart rate just for a minute, not so you get all sweaty and you're not, you're just doing a little something here and there to keep that metabolism up. Those things can help you. So anyway, hopefully that is helpful. Do not be afraid of vacations. Take them, take the time you earn. That's why we work so hard. We want to look and feel good in our little dresses and our swimsuits and just enjoy our vacation to the fullest. And so let me know in the comments if this is helpful, what your takeaway is, or if you have any suggestions that we might want to add. I would love to make all the good ideas available to everyone. So thank you for joining me. I'm Jennifer Lucas Gibbs, your guide to falling madly in love with yourself and your body. And so I will see you very soon. I feel entirely cliche doing a travel video.